Pearson's coefficient of correlation. It is also called product moment of correlation. It is given as R covariance xy divided by under root variance x into under root variance y, where R is greater than or equal to -1 and less than or equal to 1. Correlation is said to be high degree if mod R is greater than or equal to 3 by 4 and less than or equal to 1. It has moderate degree if mod R is greater than or equal to 1 by 4 and strictly less than 3 by 4. It has low degree if mod R is greater than or equal to 0 and strictly less than 1 by 4. Now, important thing is coefficient of correlation is independent of choice of their origin and scale. The formula for Carl-Pearson coefficient of relation to calculate this is given as R sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar divided by under root sigma x minus x bar whole square into under root sigma y minus y bar whole square. Or you can say another formula is sigma xy minus 1 upon n sigma x sigma y divided by under root sigma x square minus sigma x whole square divided by n into under root sigma y square minus sigma y whole square divided by n. If we say u is equal to x minus a and v is equal to y minus b, then we could say r is equal to sigma uv minus sigma u sigma v divided by n whole divided by under root of sigma u square minus sigma u whole square divided by n multiplied by under root sigma y v square minus sigma v whole square divided by n. The important thing is the square of r. If you take the square of this, r square is also called the coefficient of determination. It is also called coefficient of determination, and it varies. It is the range of it. R square is greater than or equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Now, using all these formulas, and depends upon question to question. If we have a small numbers x and y, then we can use the first formula. If we have somehow larger, then we can use this formula. And for taking the step division method to make the calculation easy, we can go with this method also. So let us proceed with the question part. Question number 1. The coefficient of correlation between two variables x and y is 0.64. Their covariance is 16. The variance of x is 9. You have to find the standard deviation for y series. We know the formula coefficient of correlation is equal to covariance xy divided by under root variance x, that means standard deviation of x, and variance under root variance y. Now substitute the value but is given to us. Here it is given to us the coefficient of correlation is 0.64 is equal to 16 divided by under root 9 divided by into variance y. To calculate variance y, we will write it over here, just cross multiply. You will get 16 divided by 0.64 into 3, as square root of 9 is 3. So on calculating, 25 by 3. That means the variance is under root variance y series is 8.33, or you can say that standard deviation of y series is 8.33. This is how you have to calculate. The standard deviation of y series is 8.33. Second question is the coefficient of correlation between the two variables x and y when sigma x, sigma y, sigma x minus x bar whole square, sigma y minus y bar whole square, and sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar, and n is equal to 15. This all values are given to us. We have to find the coefficient of correlation. So we know the formula The formula for this is sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar divided by sigma x minus x bar whole square divided by sigma y minus y bar whole square. So simply substitute the value, whatever the information given to us, we substitute the value over here. So sigma the coefficient of correlation xy is given as 122 divided by under root 136 multiplied by under root 138. This again on solving gives us, if you take 136 into 138, so we can take 2 common, as 122 is equal to 2 times under root 68 into 69. That means 61 upon under root 4692. Take the square root of 4692. You will get the value as 61 upon 68.5. Roughly 68.5. So divide this. On dividing, you will get 0.89. So we have coefficient of correlation of between two variables x and y is given as 0.89. This is my solution. All the calculation you have to do yourself. Take the square root of this. You know how to take the square root of the given number, and then simply divide it and you get the result. In this question, the weight of father and son is given to us. We have to find the coefficient of correlation. As the weight are in a larger number, so we will go with the assumed mean method formula. For this, we first of all we make a table and then we solve the question. Now we enter the data in this. Weight of father considered to be an X series. In this, we consider an assumed mean, say 68 to be an assumed mean. So we have A as 68. Now 65 minus 68 is minus 3. 66 minus 68 minus 2. 67 minus 68 minus 1. Minus 1, 0. 69 minus 68, 1. 70 minus 68, 2. 72 minus 68 is 4. Take the square of this. 9, 4, 1, 1, 0, 1, 4 and 16. Weight of son considered to be as Y series, and we take 72 as an assumed mean. So our B is 72 in this case. So 67 minus 72 is minus 5. 68 minus 72 minus 4 minus 7. 68 minus 72 is minus 4, 0, 0. 69 minus 72 is minus 3. 71 minus 72 is minus 1. Take the square of this. 25, 4 square is 16, 49, 16, 0, 0, 9 and 1. UV. This is U and this is V. Take the product of UV. Minus 3 into minus 5 is 15. Minus 2 into minus 4 is 8. Minus 1 into minus 7 is 7. Minus 1 into minus 4 is 4. 0, 0. Then 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. 4 into minus 1 is minus 4. So let us add 5, 6, 7, minus 7 and this is 7. 0. 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 36. 9, minus 9, minus 16, minus 20, minus 24. 11, 20, 26, 36, 3, 5, 6, 10, 11. 5, 13, 20, 24, 34. So this positive is 34 and negative is minus 10. So we have total as 24. Now we have all this information which we required for the formula. So we know the formula is for coefficient of correlation. Formula is given as sigma uv minus 1 upon n sigma u sigma v divided by under root of sigma u square minus 1 upon n sigma u whole square multiply by sigma v whole square minus 1 upon n sigma v whole square. Now substitute the value. uv is 24 minus 1 upon 8, as there are 8 observations, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so n is our 8, so therefore I have written over here 8. U is 0 into and v is minus 24 divided by under root of v square. V square is 106, u square is 36. 36 minus 0 square upon 8 under root v square is 116 minus u square minus u v whole square minus 24 whole square divided by 8. So let us solve this. This becomes 0. We left with only 24 in the numerator, and in denominator under this is 0. Under root 36 means only 6. For this 116, this is minus 24 square, it is positive. So 24 square divided by 8, this give me a result as 72, because 24 into 24 by 8 we get 72. So 116 minus 72 is 116 minus 72 is 44. Again this give me as 24 upon 12 root 11. That means 2 upon root 11. 2 upon root 11. Taking the square root of 11, you will get 3.32. 3.32. So on dividing 2 divided by 3.32, we have correlation, coefficient of correlation of Rxy is given as 0.602. So coefficient of correlation, we have to find the coefficient of correlation, and it is given as 0.602. In this question, we have to calculate Carr-Parsons coefficient of correlation. Arithmetic mean for x and y series is 6 and 8 respectively is given to us. First of all, before proceeding to find Carr-Parsons coefficient, we calculate the unknown observation for y series. We know that arithmetic mean for y series is 8, and mean is sum of observation divided by number of observation. So we calculate for unknown variable. Say let the unknown variable for x y observation be x, then the arithmetic mean for y series, since it is 8, this means sum of observation 9 plus 11 plus x plus 8 plus 7 divided by 1 2 3 4 5 number of observation. Add all this 20 35. So we have x 8 is equal to 35 plus x upon 5. So x is equal to 40 minus 35. So the value of x is 5. So in unknown observation is 5. Now we calculate for Carr-Parsons coefficient of correlation. For that we need to form a table. Now x series we know mean for x series is 6. So calculate for u. 6 minus 6 is 0. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. Add all this 0. For u square 0, 16, 16, 4, 4. This comes out to be 40. For the y series we have 9, 11. Since instead of unknown series we have already calculated as 5, so I put it over here 5, 8 and then 7. Y minus arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean for y series is 8. So 9 minus 8 is 1. 11 minus 8, 3. 5 minus 8, minus 3. 8 minus 8, 0. 7 minus 8 is minus 1. This becomes 0. Taking for v square, take the square of v. 1 square is 1. 3 square 9, 3 square 9, 0, 1, that is 20. We calculate for UV also. UV, another column, UV. U 0 into 1, 0, minus 4 into 3, minus 12, 4 into minus 3, minus 12, minus 2 into 0, 0, 2 minus 1, minus 2. Add this, minus 26. Now we know for a Carl-Person coefficient of correlation, we know the formula for this is Rxy is equal to sigma uv minus 1 upon n sigma u sigma v divided by under root of sigma u square minus 1 upon n sigma u whole square into sigma v square minus 1 upon n sigma v whole square. Just substitute the value in this formula. We get for this is sigma uv is minus 26 minus 1 upon, as there are observations of 5, so 1 upon 5, sigma u is 0 into sigma v is 0 divided by under root of u square. U square is 40 minus 1 upon 5, sigma u square is 0 multiply by sigma v square is 20. So 20 minus 1 upon 5, 0 square. This comes out to be minus 26 divided by under root 40 into under root 20, which is equal to minus 26 upon under root 800. That comes out to be minus 26 upon 10 root 2. And 10 root 2, we know that root 2 is 1.414. So we have minus 26 upon 10 into, sorry, this comes out to be 20. So 20 into 1.414. 13, 10. So we have minus 13 upon 14.14. 14. So 14.14 minus 13 divided by 14.14. This gives me the result as minus 0.919. So we have Carl-Person coefficient of correlation as minus 0.919. In this question, 12 pair of observations data is given to us. On rechecking, it was found that one of the pair 11,4 was wrongly read, which was correctly is 10,14. We have to find the correct value of coefficient of correlation. To calculate the correct value of coefficient of correlation, it is very important to find the correct value of sigma x, sigma y, sigma x square, sigma y square and sigma xy. Let us find for the correct value of that. Sigma x is 30 and the wrongly read was 11. So we subtract the wrong value 11 and add the correct value 10. Correct value is 10. So the sum is 29. This is my correct. We say sigma xc is for correct. Then calculate for correct y, sigma y. It was 5 minus wrong was 4 and the correct was 14, which comes out to be 15. So correct y is yc is 15. To correct sigma x square c, we have 670 minus 11 square, which is 121, and correct 10 square is 100. So this comes out to be 21, 6, 9, 4, 649. So correct y square is 285 minus 16 plus 196. 14 square is 196 and 4 square is 16. So on solving this, we get 465. 465. For correct sigma xy, we have sigma x 334 minus 11 into 4 plus 10 into 14. 10 into 14. So 334 minus 44 plus 140 is 430. Coefficient correlation, apply the formula for coefficient of correlation, which is sigma xy minus 1 upon n sigma x sigma y divided by under root of sigma x square minus 1 upon n sigma x whole square into sigma y square minus 1 upon n sigma y whole square. Here x and y I am talking about the correct information. All correct information we have to substitute over here. So we get Rxy as coefficient of correlation is sigma xy is 430 minus 1 upon, since there are 12 observations, so n is over 12, 12 into sigma x, that means 29 into 15 divided by under root of sigma x square 649 minus 29 square upon 12 into sigma y square is 465. 465 minus 15 square upon 12. On solving, you get 393.75 divided by 508.15. When you solve this, you get the numerator as 393.75 and 508.15. I have already solved this, as it takes a long time, so I write it over here only. You have to solve it and then you give the result. So the result is, on again we divide this, we get as 0.7748. So we have coefficient of correlation as 0.7748 in this. So first of all, we, as wrong observation is given to us, we make it the correct one, and then we substitute the correct value to calculate the correct coefficient of correlation, which is 0.7748. This is how you have to calculate. Keep this thing in mind, that whenever you have to calculate, all the calculations should be done and should be thorough with you, and the formula should be thorough with you. Keep watching my video. Please like and subscribe my video.